All right, so we're out here in Glamis, as you can see, and what I need to do before we get out on the dunes and on the sand is air down the Falken Wildpeak AT4Ws. I'm gonna go down to about 20 PSI. That way we're able to kind of glide over the sand as opposed to dig into it. And then we're gonna get out there and have some fun. We're here at the Cyber Odyssey. We got about 15 Cybertrucks here. This should be a really cool, fun event. Looking forward to it. So we're gonna go ahead and air down the tires and then hit the sand. All right, so we got all the tires aired down to about 22 PSI. So they're lining up for a photo with all the Cybertrucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in line and then we're hitting the sand. So really excited for this. I've never done this before, so pretty cool.
Welcome to Cyber Odyssey Glamis. We made it. The trucks are lined up. It took a little bit of work, but we're there. So appreciate everybody coming out. I'm Brian, for those who don't know.
Okay guys, so there's a golden rule out here. I think this is the most important. Leave the dunes better than how you got here. And what that basically means is try not to leave any trash behind, and if you do see trash, pick it up and throw it away.
All right, so we're lining up. We're getting ready to head out. Have all my settings done per Brian and Jerry. So as you can see there, we're in Baja mode. Stability, I have it in standard. I think they said minimum. The locking differentials in the rear on, rugged, and here we go. We aired down the Falken Wildpeak AT4Ws to 20 PSI or so. Let me show you that. Like 22, 23 PSI. Let's see how that handles the sand. But a bunch of Cybertrucks. Got a whole line of them. I think there's about 16 to 18 Cybertrucks here. So we're gonna head out and do some off-roading in the sand. Have some fun. Before we take off, I do want to talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Magback. You guys know that I've been working with Magback for a few months now. They have what I consider to be the best phone mount for the Cybertruck, and I've tested a few. I really like the design of it. It has an aluminum body, has a Cybertruck logo up here, and it holds my phone really well, especially when I'm off-roading. I do have a Magback case, and it pairs very well with the Magback phone mount. As you can see here, it's very stable. When I off-road, I haven't had any issues with my phone falling off, and it makes it really nice because sometimes I'll use OnX off-road. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that app, but it's a really cool app where you're able to put in a remote location, download the maps for that area, and now when you're somewhere and you don't have service, so as you can see right now, I don't have any service here. So this is a perfect spot to where I would use OnX off-road, and I'm able to go on trails and do a bunch of different things and not have to worry about getting lost. And I'm able to keep the map right here in a location to where it's very visible when I'm off-roading and driving. And so at the end of the day, like I said, I can't recommend Magback phone mount for the Cybertruck anymore. I absolutely love it. I would not change it for any other phone mount. I think it's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave their information in the description down below, as well as my coupon code. So if it's something that you guys wanna get, you can go ahead and get one and get it for a discount. Looks like the Cybertrucks are going. So let's go hit the sand. So one thing I'll say right off the bat is driving in the sand, and I've never done this before. I've never been to Glamis. I've never done any of this sand driving, sand off-roading. It feels like you're gliding. I guess when you, and I know that's what the guys explained to me, that when you air down the tires, you know, fattens up the surface area of the tire touching the sand. And what that does is it kind of helps you glide right over the sand, which is something that helps with you not digging in, right? And I totally see that, and I feel that just driving right now. It's almost like I'm gliding over the sand, but it's also kind of squishy, if that makes any sense. So it's a very like soft ride. It's funny. When you come out here, as everybody knows, there's it's a love-hate thing with the Cybertruck. And so you get people that don't necessarily like the Cybertruck and wants you to fail. And then there's people that are driving by and giving us thumbs up and, you know, liking what we're doing. So it's interesting, to say the least. All right, so this was Glamis. This was Glamis Cybertrucks taking over Glamis, Cyber Odyssey. All thanks to Brian. His Instagram handle is OG_cyber_. So check him out. If you're interested in coming into one of these events, then he's the guy to hit up and send a message on Instagram, and he'll give you all the details for the next one. But yeah, the Falken Wildpeak AT4Ws did amazing. Didn't get stuck at any point. Had no issues. Was able to traverse this whole area, as you guys saw in the video. And we got a lot of spectators, a lot of people that came out here and were watching us. I mean, when you got 18 or so Cybertrucks lining up and hitting the dunes, then that causes a commotion, to say the least. So once again, thank you to Falken for providing the tires. Thank you to the video sponsor, Magback. I'm going to leave all of their information in the description below. And once again, I'll see you guys in the next one.